guys, this is Whisker5642 coming at you with my good friend
Dante198. It's good to be back. Alright, now, Wesker, don't you think we should tell them why we're here?
We're here to rant about something dear to almost all gamers' hearts. Well, most gamers anyways. We're coming at you with the Call of Duty series. Dante, start us off.
Well, you see, back in the olden times when men were men and sheep were nervous, I'm not going to get into that. But anyways, back to the topic. I first heard of Call of Duty when we rented Call of Duty Finest Hour. And with Call of Duty Finest Hour, my dad was a huge, war game fan. He liked the Medal of Honor series. So he decided, okay, new game coming out. It's a war game. I mean, we're playing the war games here, people. Come on. It's Call of Duty. He figured, yeah, this is going to be awesome. He played it. It was awesome. So I tried it, and this is when I actually started to play shooter games. Because I used to never play shooter games. Because when I was little, like a little munchkin and beat people with a stick, I'd never play freaking video games. I'd just be sitting there, just be all like, oh, I'm gonna play Spyro or I'm gonna play Crash Bandicoot. Anytime somebody put a shooter game in front of me, I was like, I suck at those. Quit it. But the thing is this is when I started getting into it.
Same here. See, I was always I was a shooter fan before he was. But when Call of Duty came out, it took me to a whole new level. It was amazing. I loved it. But the best thing I thought for me about it was that you could aim down your sights. You were never able to do it in the old games. So with that thing, aiming down sights, I mean, it was something new for me. I was just blown away, because now I could finally see where my enemy's going and I could track him and hit him more accurately. It was more realistic. That's what it all was for me. More realism to a game. Now, Dante, I might add, I'm probably going to think you're going to have something to add to that.
Realism in a Call of Duty game nowadays is really bad. I mean, literally, you have a grenade going off maybe 20 or 30 feet from you, and yet it still hits you. Or you got grenade launchers that'll you'll just hit somewhere and it'll literally blow stuff, it'll blow everything away from it.
It'll blow your crap up, man.
That and the fact that I unload a clip of a gun in someone, and it barely even phases them. Yet I get shot twice and I'm dead. I mean, literally, I don't think you should be able to withstand that many bullets. Which is what hardcore mode was made for. It was made for you got a little bit of chance to live, but so did your enemy. So nobody could really just run away from you. Once they got shot, they were pretty much dead. It just really depended on who got the drop on who, rather than who had the bigger gun. Because really, I mean, the whole power behind your gun is, of course, a good thing in real life. But in hardcore mode, it didn't matter what gun you had. You pretty much died in 3 or 4 shots.
What I personally liked about it was when the storyline in Modern Warfare is great, and what can I say about the Modern Warfare? I think they're the more better versions of the games, but that's just my opinion. I think the Modern Warfares are better than the other ones. I don't know about you, Dante, but I know you like World at War.
I have to disagree about you with those ones. I like pretty much the World War II style ones, where you were in the trenches and you had to move up past.
Those were the classic ones. Yeah, I love those too. But for new style, nowadays, I prefer Modern Warfare.
Yeah. I just didn't like it. I mean, really, I don't like the new ones that much. I mean, the older ones are more fun because it's not just oh, hey, go in here and kill everybody who shoots at you, rather than just trying to capture an objective. Literally in the older Call of Duty, I had to clear out a road by placing mortars at places. I had to clear out a road so that my troops could move up, so that we would be able to get into places, not just having to randomly run around and shoot everybody till they're dead.
I remember in Finest Hour, at the final mission when you were the Americans, you had to clear that bridge. You had to shoot all of it down the planes that were coming at you. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was fun.
And it got really hard.
It got really hard at the end. It was amazing.
At the end, it was hard. But like in the newer,
when you knew what you were doing, you knew how to beat that. I mean, the way you beat it was by you took the sniper. They had that huge machine gun nest at the end. You took a sniper and got each one of them.
Well, you see, but the thing about the newer ones is though, the newer ones, I mean, like they don't get that hard at the end.
No.
I mean, like all it is just more waves of enemies, but like literally
they're the same difficulty every time.
Yeah, it's not like how later in the game it gets a lot harder. I mean, like look at the end of Call of Duty 3. I mean, you're literally being like pushed back. You're basically okay. One side from here, you're getting shot by the Germans. Other side from here, you're getting shot by the Germans because you're trying to push them back, but like I mean, this is basically their final push, or else they're dead.
Pretty much.
So they're desperate. They're gonna be ruthless
to the end.
They're not gonna give up.
Games like that always were great for me because when the enemies got harder at the end, it made it a lot more fun. And that's why a lot of times I go back to World at War and I say, you know, that's what I miss. Because at World at War at the end, it got hard.
Yeah.
It got really hard at the end of World at War. Where you're trying to push the Nazis back inside the Reichstag at the end when you're the Russians. Wow, it was hard. When you had to play the flag at the end, I was like, I died like maybe 15 times. I don't know. It was hard, and I miss that. Now they don't do that anymore, and it really takes me off.
Yeah, I mean, like at the... Okay, wait, remember at the end of, Modern Warfare 2, the only hard part about that was because I was getting shot by the helicopter. Other than the helicopter, really, I didn't get really killed by anything else other than that helicopter. That's all that was happening.
And the end of the game, and the end of the Modern Warfare is easy. Like when you have to kill the final guy.
Oh, you just press the button. You don't even have to aim. I mean, like literally, I
did that too. I aimed straight up here, and he just.
Yeah, literally. They set it up to where it's like it's a movie where it's gonna end the same way every time, which is how most games are set up. You're gonna win the exact same way every time. But like that is set up to where no matter what you do, they're gonna die.
It's not like in Dead Rising where you could end it multiple ways, or in Resident Evil you could have ended it multiple ways.
Yeah, but like I mean, like
it's gonna end the same way.
I mean, some games are gonna just be all like that all the time, but like the way that Modern Warfare is like you don't even have to try. The only thing is that the end of Modern Warfare took a while because you were just like standing there. You were just standing there like half crippled. I mean, you're basically hungover, bleeding yourself dry. You're just like, oh my god, they don't pay me enough for this.
And you just take your little pistol and shoot the past 3 guys, man. It's just... There's no more realism anymore, honestly.
There really isn't. I mean, that's what you liked about it. It's because of all the realism.
I love the realism of the old ones. And there's none anymore. And Treyarch and Infinity Ward come up with something better, honestly.
I mean, literally, I think the only time that the AI is actually any smart is on the higher difficulties. I mean, literally, the higher difficulties, the only reason that they're a lot harder to kill is that they're just like, they're basically doing the same thing. They're spraying gunfire at you. But this time, it hurts a lot more. I mean,
yeah. It's just... And you have the regenerating health. You don't know exactly what your health is. Like, you could be... I mean, you'll think you're like... You're in the red this much. You're thinking, I still got a little bit left. One shot, and you're dead.
Yeah.
That's why I liked it in the first Call of Duty. So, like Call of Duty's, you know, 1 through Big Red 1, you had to find your own health back and heal yourself.
Yeah, you had to heal yourself. You couldn't just like you couldn't
sit there and just wait for your health to come back and to keep shooting. That's not real.
Yeah, like,
you get shot, you're gonna keep bleeding. You gotta heal yourself with something.
Yeah, I mean, okay, say you get shot in like the arm or something. Okay, you're gonna be staggered back a little bit, but that's not gonna be enough to stop you. But if you get shot like in the chest, you're gonna be sitting there like bleeding, like I'm bleeding. It's getting hard to breathe.
I need something to help.
I need some ibuprofen or anything to take the pain away. Hello.
Some Vicodin might be nice by now.
Yeah.
Come on, people. I'm sitting here. Hey, there's morphine. That'll help.
Morphine.
Oh, that's
nice.
not morphine. That's heroin. But anyways.
Oh yeah.
It's speed.
Speed.
But that's that's pretty much it for us, guys. I mean, you've heard our rant now. You've heard it right here from the duo.
Alright, this is Dante198 and
Wesker5642
signing out. See you.